For 164 years, Phi Delta Theta has been a home, a place where boys are taught what it takes to become a man. From our small roots of just 6 members, it has grown to include more than 200,000 worldwide. Not focused on idle time, Phi Delta Theta attempts to cultivate the highest learning amongst its members, foster friendship for a lifetime, and teach a young man what is truly right and wrong. Phi Delta Theta is more than just your average fraternity. Friendship, a founding principle of our fraternity, is held closest with our members, and we are ever mindful about the true impact friendship can have. The membership of our chapter has included men from Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Scotland, South Korea, Ecuador, China, as well as men from Christian, Muslim, and atheist backgrounds. Despite these differences, we are united in our common goal of improving ourselves, as well as the world. Formals, held every semester, and annual summer reunions ensure that undergraduates maintain open lines of communication with our over 500 alumni. Invitations to dinners and active chapter meetings allow alumni to pass on wisdom to members about the chapter, school, and life. The Phi Delta Theta man knows that he is nothing if he cannot give back to his community. From the day a man is initiated, he knows that it is his duty to uphold his community's value and give back to it. That is why members of Phi Delta Theta, Kansas Epsilon, have committed to doing more than 1,000 hours of community service every scholastic year. Every homecoming, the men of Phi Delta Theta can be found at our annual pole sit, spending 30 hours, rain or shine, raising money for SOS, in which every member participates more than 10 hours. Just this October, members were fortunate enough to accomplish a goal which is long awaited, vesting our greatest achievement throughout the 27-year history of the program, raising $4,500 for the local philanthropy. Lou Gehrig's disease, more commonly known as ALS, hits close to home with Phi Delta Theta. Lou Gehrig himself was a Phi Delt and committed every day to doing his absolute best, even as the disease crippled him. From the saddest of notes, the Kansas Epsilon chapter saw firsthand the devastating effects of ALS, as one member's mother, who had battled the disease for years, finally passed away. Even before this, all members participated in the ALS walk put on annually, and have helped raise nearly $10,000 to aid the Iron Phi program, which helps combat ALS. Each year, representatives from SOS Incorporated and the ALS Association visit the members about events occurring in their organizations, and the impact that Phi Delta Theta's members have had on them. With the help of alumni, members rake the yard yearly at the site of Historic Emporium and Phi Delta Theta member William Allen White. Helping preserve an important site not only creates a sense of pride in the community, but teaches Phi Delta Theta members the value of history. Phi Delta Theta members will leave their active memberships with the skills and abilities to ready them to meet the challenges of an ever-changing world, becoming productive, contributing members of the global community. Phi Delta Theta provides encouragement to aspire to a higher level of academic achievement. While our study hours and GPA requirements are important, we here at Phi Delta Theta believe that members should strive for more and seek to gain knowledge at all times in an effort to improve not only ourselves, but the world around us. While hard to show it, discussions between members cover more than just sports and what to do with their evenings. Phi Delta Theta men exchange ideas daily on religion, conflict, science, and much more. Most importantly, members invite professors on a weekly basis to speak about new developments in their respective fields of study, and to teach every member something new. Our Faculty Appreciation Dinner, held in the spring of every school year, allows us to thank the men and women who put the most effort into teaching their students, and gives us a chance to field questions to those faculty members about their own studies. It is this kind of sound learning that we believe makes a man ready to be a man of diverse knowledge, who all will look towards as intelligent, a scholar, but most of all, a mentor. Committing himself immediately to friendship, sound learning, and rectitude, the Phi Delta Theta man will aspire to do better than all those before him, and lead all others, fraternity man or not, to do the same. Chapter delegates sent to an Emerging Leaders Institute, President's Leadership Conference, and many regional recruitment workshops allow members to field questions and facilitate discussion with other members from all over North America about operations, recruitment, leadership strategies, and much more. By learning these skills and gaining knowledge, members are coming back to Emporia State University with a desire to be engaging and help other students foster the same qualities. Our members not only understand what qualities make good leaders, but how to be good leaders themselves, and strive every day to improve, even if only a little at a time. Chapter retreats, created by the leaders of the chapter, facilitated by the Vice President and chapter advisors Jacob Turnez and Jason Bosch, prepare members by teaching them valuable lessons about study habits and time management, as well as organization and leadership. New members, or Phi-Chias as they are called within the chapter, will facilitate opportunities for community service, social activities, and fundraising, as well as test their knowledge about not only Phi Delta Theta internationally, but the impact of the college fraternity on the world. Phi-Chias will be asked to engage in the same events as active members would, showing them that it takes a well-rounded individual to be a leader. The hope of every member is that when he leaves, he has become the greatest version of himself. In a world where many have forgotten what it means to be socially responsible, Phi Delta Theta has flourished. An essential aspect to doing the right thing is by giving back and being responsible for the man he is. Every Phi Delta Theta member is held to the highest standards by each other, as everyone is his brother's keeper. Annual risk management trainings, conducting safety audits at the chapter house on a regular basis, and attending on-campus events to teach about risk management allows our members to be well-rounded and socially responsible. We know that boys will be boys, so we have implemented a Dry Phi designated driver program, a voluntary program providing a safe transportation option for our members. Phi Delta Theta men receive real-world training and skills, such as managing an annual budget of thousands of dollars, overseeing the maintenance and upkeep of a chapter home housing more than 25 residents, and balancing professional and personal time obligations through chapter-provided calendar programs and time management training. Phi Delta Theta members are also actively participant in intramural and interfraternity council athletic activities, which help to improve their physical abilities. Helping every young man to meet his true potential is the bedrock of the Phi Delta Theta fraternity. By celebrating each person's true self and by learning from each other's strengths, while helping to improve each other's weaknesses, every Phi Delta Theta member develops into a greater version of himself than he could ever be on his own. Regular ritual refreshers remind members not only of the traditions of our organization, but the reasons for why we do things. A formal review board assists in recognizing issues with accountability and activities, and provides opportunities to find solutions that benefit the chapter and all of its members. Finally, Pass the Gavel events and new member panels provide every member with the opportunity to speak his mind, ensuring that every voice is heard in the Phi Delta Theta fraternity. To sum up, the effects and impacts of an organization can sometimes be difficult, but we here at Phi Delta Theta believe our actions speak loud and clear. Our steadfast commitment to friendship, sound learning, and rectitude drive us to be a positive and powerful members of Emporia State. We must be willing to aid those who may not be capable of doing it themselves. Mutual assistance with high morality is the key principle to not only being a successful member of Phi Delta Theta, but a man of impeccable character. A man who would be the best husband, father, business partner, and most of all, friend. Truly, we believe in the words of Phi Delta Theta founder Robert Morrison: to do what ought to be done, but would not have been done unless I did it. I thought to be my duty.